Good evening, everybody. This is Angela Hall. I am coming to you with my third lesson that I learned in 2022, and that is sometimes progress is unremarkable. You know, I've been doing a little bit of going down memory lane over the last few years, from 2015 to 2019, looking at the place that I was at in my life, going through domestic violence, becoming a domestic violence survivor, losing my job and losing my place to live and putting my kids out on the street and myself and not having a place to stay and all of these things that were coming at me in my life at that time. And I sit there and look back at that and go, man, everything that I've been through has played a role in the person that I am today. And so I'm proud of all the accomplishments that I've made now, but sometimes we don't see that forward progress as we're going through the storm. Like they say, when you're going through hell, keep going. Don't stop when you're in the middle of hell. You just got to keep on going until you get to the other side. I had to realize that life is a journey. I did a lot of experimenting and pivoting and trying new things. And I had to find myself. I was financially inconsistent. I was trying to get ahead and I was worrying. I had a lot of stress going on in my life. I was feeling embarrassed about the person that I was. I didn't know that I could keep going. Like my ego hurt when I woke up in the morning. I felt like a failure to my kids. I wanted something so different. After losing my job, I never wanted anybody to have that much control over my life and my finances again, but I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to change that. And so I started plugging into personal development and I started to change things and I started to look backwards and see how easy it would be for me to quit and just give up, and looking forward to where, my son passed away 3 months ago, how easy it would have been for me to just give up and retreat and go back to my old self of self-sabotage and numbing myself instead of actually facing the emotions and becoming stronger. And so to have walked away then that wasn't even an option for me. The biggest thing that I can tell you that I did is keep going. I just kept going. I keep going now through all of the trials and tribulations that I'm going through right now. Learning the new me. Not having my son. Losing my son was, out of everything that I've been through, it has been the most trying, heartbreaking, knock me to my knees every single day. It's not just one time. It just is every single minute that something happens and it continues to change me. So I will push through. I'll keep going. It's a powerful reminder of just how remarkable the most important progress we're making can seem. Like James Clear says, water placed in a freezer doesn't immediately turn to ice. Things are happening. Transformation is occurring long before you see physical confirmation. It takes a while to hit that 32-degree mark. So I hope everyone is aware that every step counts. And I learned this again and again and again and again. Looking back to my life in 2015, I was working 3 jobs. I was broke. I had nothing going for me, but I kept pushing. I kept going. I kept looking for the way to find my freedom. And because I didn't stop and I kept going, I was able to set myself free. I was able to set myself free in my finances. I was able to set myself free in my health. I have been able to help other people set themselves free in their health, their mindset, their finances. And if I look back to where I was, if I would have quit, if I would have given up, if I would have just rolled over at defeat and said, you know what, the enemy wins, I would have nothing right now. And I can't even imagine where I'd be. If I gave up, I would have cost myself the life that I have now. So my word to you tonight is keep going forward. Even though you can't see progress, it's happening as long as you're putting one foot in front of the other. Like they say, you don't have to see the whole staircase. You just got to take the first step. And you take one step after the other, and that compounds and you have massive results in your life. So I'm going to leave you guys tonight with the scripture, 2 Chronicles 15:7. But as for you, be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded. And I truly believe this from the depths of my soul, that God is on my side. And if I don't give up, He's going to meet me in the middle of the storm. He's going to meet me in the middle of the fire. And He's going to help burn off all the dross and all the impurities. And then I'm going to come out a new, polished person and having complete faith in God. God bless you guys. Have a good night.